Hey, my name is Connor, and welcome to Crypto Empire, where we dominate the crypto market. In this video, I'll be going over my top 5 ZK Rollup, that's zero knowledge Rollup altcoins, for the month of March 2023. Because right now, Polygon MATIC will be launching their zero knowledge Ethereum virtual machine on March 27th at the end of the month. And I think that this is going to be the catalyst to send all of the ZK coins. So if you are interested in finding out my top 5 ZK Rollup altcoins, well then you're in the right place. This is the video for you, so be sure to stick with me until the very end. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it and let the gains be with you. So the big news on the table right now is the Polygon ZkEVM Mainnet beta to go live on March 27th. So as of right now, Polygon MATIC is an Ethereum sidechain. However, with the ZkEVM, and all this is a scaling solution that processes transactions faster on a layer 2, then sends the transactions data back to the mainnet blockchain. In this case, it is Ethereum. Right, so this is huge for Polygon MATIC, and they are now officially incorporating zero knowledge Rollup layer 2 technology, which is very good to see. And this is going to most likely give a big boost for the Polygon MATIC token. I am personally treating this like a sell the news event, but right now it's March 2nd. This is set to take place on March 27th. We have over 3 weeks right now of possible positive price appreciation for the ZK coins, going off of this news announcement, going off the narrative. So let's get into the top 5 ZK Rollup coins. You can sort out the ZK coins on CoinGecko if you go up here to cryptocurrencies and then you go to categories over here. You are actually able to see all of the ZK coins. It's right here, zero knowledge, number 10 on the list. And we can see all the ZK coins here. Not all of these are layer 2s for Ethereum. For example, coins like Pirate Chain over here, ticker symbol R, A-R-R-R. Is that 3 R's? Did I say 3 or 4? Anyways, Pirate Chain uses ZkSnarks, zero knowledge snarks, but it's a proof of work independent blockchain. It's not an Ethereum layer 2, okay? So not all these are ETH layer 2s, but they all do incorporate zero knowledge technology, whether it's ZkSnark, ZK Rollups. They all got something to do with ZKs. So let's go over my top 5 ZKs. I'm going to be focusing on Ethereum layer 2s and also some DeFi kind of protocols. Now, one thing to note, 2 of the biggest ZK Rollup layer 2s for Ethereum are not even out yet. The first one is ZkSync. With ZkSync, I have made a few videos on how to get their airdrop, right? The possible airdrop. Regardless, I'll leave the links down in the description below. But they are going ahead and moving forward, right? They have now rebranded to the ZkSync era, as we see here. ZkSync 2.0 is now ZkSync era. They have officially relaunched their testnet. All right, so right now is a good time to get some Gorelli Ethereum, that is testnet Ethereum. Then you want to bridge that over to the ZK era testnet, and you want to start to use some decentralized applications on the ZkSync era testnet, because this may be a requirement to get more ZkSync tokens for that airdrop. But anyways, big news with ZkSync. They're now called ZkSync era, and their mainnet will be launching soon. All right, and the next one is Starknet. I made a multitude of airdrop videos about Starknet as well. As we see here, what is Starknet? Starknet is a decentralized layer 2 network that enables Ethereum to scale securely and decentralized applications to achieve unlimited scale for transactions and computation. And we can see here they use ZK Rollups. So with Polygon MATIC, with Starknet, with ZkSync, right, the fact that Polygon is switching over to this ZK Rollup technology, it makes the fees on the network so much cheaper, all right? And this is really necessary for mass adoption. So these are the upgrades that are really going to take Ethereum to the next level. Anyways, coin number 1 for this video is going to be Polygon MATIC, of course. Right? Polygon, highest market cap ZK Rollup altcoin, rank number 10. Basically an $11 billion market cap. Majority of the coins, over 90% of the coins, are already in circulation. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at this MATIC price chart and see what is going on. If you guys watched my live stream from earlier today, we have our Ethereum scalp playing out perfectly, right now. If anybody took that from the stream, nice work. Anyways, let's take a look at Polygon MATIC here. Also bouncing from our level. And let's go out to a daily time frame because this is not necessarily a scalping trading video. This is kind of a more general analysis. So here we go, Polygon MATIC. Once it broke above $1, it really was off to the races, as we see here. It was wicking. This is a daily chart. Kept on testing $1, getting rejected, getting rejected. Then it finally went ahead and put it in the solid breakout. And from that breakout, it was trading in this ascending channel. It went ahead and it overshot the channel, and it hit perfectly the 155 resistance level before rejecting back down here to 120, where it is establishing a base. All right, and these are the prices from mid-February, right before the CPI meeting, right before MATIC went ahead and exploded to 155. The origin of the move, or what I like to call the demand zone, is right here at 120. All right, and as we see, this was used as support. It did hold. Now MATIC trying to put in a reversal out of that. Now with MATIC, we're not sure what's going to happen on the right side of the chart, of course. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay out the optimal areas to look for entries. Obviously, this is not financial advice. You should do your own research. And if it lines up with your own analysis, well, then you can act on it. But anyways, the main level on MATIC, I don't think we will see it again anytime soon. In the future, it's definitely possible we see it again. But the main level is that breakout level that I was first describing at $1. Really, $1.03 is the exact price level. But as close to $1 as you can get, really the better, especially if you are a long-term investor in Polygon MATIC. And $1 or $1.03 is that main breakout level from the bear market, right? Polygon from May of 2022 really until late January, aside from the false breakout that happened in November of 2022, right? Funny, price pumped out of the range, and then Sam Bankman-Fried and FTX went down hard, and that was basically just a trap, a bull trap. Price got slammed back down to 80 cents, and then it actually broke out from that $1 level. This was a false breakout. But anyways, $1, as close as you can get to $1, the better, especially if you're a long-term investor. And when it comes to current price, respect this demand zone, right? This demand zone goes from 120 down to 113. This is your demand zone, as far as I'm concerned, for buying. Okay, so that's Polygon MATIC. That's coin number 1. Let's go ahead and move on to coin number 2, which is going to be Loopring LRC. So Loopring ranked number 107 in market cap, with a market cap of $437 million. Now, Loopring is the OG ZK Rollup altcoin. As we see here, Ethereum's first ZK Rollup layer 2. This is not false advertising. This is accurate. All right, Loopring is an OG. And I do think that Loopring does have a bright future ahead as well. They are continuing to build. We can take a look at their blog here and see that they are actually going to be building out some games over on the Loopring layer 2 for Ethereum. They also have a big staking upgrade coming as well, which should see a lot more LRC tokens get staked, which means that they're out of circulation. So I like Loopring a lot. It's one of those OG cryptos that does continue to stay relevant and doesn't have too high of a market cap, right? I would consider it a mid cap. Let's take a look at the Loopring price chart and go over what's happening with LRC. So we'll stick to the daily time frame here. Now Loopring, I was actually analyzing this. I was kind of expecting this to break down, and it did. Reason being, if we take a look at our RSI price action, it was making these higher highs and was also in this major supply zone. And also in this major supply zone, it printed some very obvious daily bearish divergence where the RSI was getting weaker, meaning that it was losing strength, losing momentum, while the price was going higher into this supply zone. This was a rising wedge as far as I am concerned. And then it went ahead and it broke the base support trend line. And then from there, it has corrected down to this level at around 35 cents, right? A low of 34. So if we drop a yellow dotted line and we look to the left, we can see that this 34, 35 cent level has been used as support in the past, all right? Really until September of 2022. Then it broke down from that level when it went to its bear market low of 18 cents. But really, this was kind of that main support. The wick is here from May of 2022 in that original crypto contagion when Luna first crashed and collapsed to $0 from $100 in like a day. right? The market loop ring wicked down to 32 cents. So previous support was then used as resistance before it broke out, now being used as support again. So we want to see this continue to hold on LRC. Lower if we do see 30 cents. As you see, I already have the level marked in a gray box and a nice convenient green kind of price label here at 30 cents. I like that 30-cent level, but you cannot ignore the fact that currently 35 cents is a support level, and it has corrected already. It's corrected 30%, all right? Loop ring, very bullish on this one. We do want to see it from here. If it does want to dump lower to this next kind of demand zone, that's fine. Or if it wants to reverse currently from this current support level, whatever it wants to do, all I want to see is I want to see it attack this supply zone, and I want to see it flip this level to support. I want to see it flip 50 cents, and then it can actually go and push up higher towards 60, 70, 88, and maybe even up to $1. I wouldn't necessarily expect this, $1 in the month of March, but it is possible. I mean, I've seen crazier things happen. And when loop ring gets going, it really does get going, right? As we can see from previous kind of cycles, when this thing catches a bid, it doesn't stop, all right? So if you look at this chart here, let's go to a weekly time frame. If we look at this chart, you know, this thing is low. You're buying nowhere close to the top. And also this 34 cent level, right? It was used as support over here in 2022. Also in 2021, before it went vertical, this was the launch pad, right? This was the launch pad at like 35 cents before it went vertical. So strong support level that loop ring is currently sitting on. And like I said, if it goes to 30, even better, but don't ignore the fact that this is historically a very strong support. It has exploded here many multiples from the past, and it is possible it does it again, but you should do your own research on loop ring. Don't just take my word for it. You got to put in some effort and energy and look into it on your own. And if your own analysis matches up with what I'm saying, then perfect, have at it. But don't just take my word for it blindly. But that's coin number 2 for this video, loop ring LRC. Now, moving on, we're going to look at Mina Protocol. All right, now Mina Protocol isn't necessarily an Ethereum layer 2. Right, they are kind of their own independent blockchain using zero-knowledge technology. But I'm going to include it with the ZK narrative in this video. So Mina Protocol, do your own research on its kind of fundamentals. I just want to cover the technicals right now, Mina. So let's go ahead and take a look at the price chart. So Mina here, looking on the weekly, let's actually go to a daily time frame chart here. Mina looks a lot like, you know, MATIC, or not really like MATIC, looks a lot like loop ring, where it exploded from the start of the year. Right, from the start of the year, this thing was 43 cents. It pumped up 186%, and to current prices up 123%. And again, if you look what is holding as support now, if I drop a line, right, this should stick out like a sore thumb. Your eye should go right to this previous resistance. Now price is using this as support. All right, so that's encouraging to see. And if we go back to the weekly, all right, this thing has been very high in the past. This thing has, you know, this thing can go to $5. Right now it's below $1. So Mina, again, I have a bullish outlook on the market. All right, sitting on previous strong resistance, now support. And as you see here, I already have a demand zone outlined. This is from 92 to 89 cents. Right, good level. I like this, and it would also line up very well with a sweep of the current Monday low price at around 92, 91 cents. So a move down into this level most likely going to be a good kind of entry opportunity. And if it does decide it wants to really sell off, if we get some kind of crazy price action where we wick or we trade even lower, well then I like this area at around 75 to 80 cents as well as a demand zone. Okay, so this is Mina, and kind of some targets. Even if you use the current highs, right, you're looking at a 30% move, which is very good. But higher, you have this level up here at 158, and this would be kind of your first target, your first main target. And you also have around $2 as well, so you can use those as profit targets if you want to go ahead and trade. But hey, that's coin number 3 for this video. Let's keep the ball moving to coin number 4. That's going to be Mute. Mute right now ranked number 565 in market cap. It's only a $36.8 million market cap. All of the coins, all 40 million, are in circulation. This thing is down 70% from its all-time high price at $3.14. Like I said, right now it is at 93 cents. So what is Mute? It's a ZK Rollup DeFi platform. All right, and it's not necessarily its own blockchain. It's an automated market maker, exchange, farming platform, and bonding platform. All right, and we can see here the Mute token is the gas that powers growth of the entire ecosystem via the Mute DAO and revenue-based funding proposals. The Mute ecosystem benefits directly through a revenue-based buyback and make initiative used to fuel ecosystem growth. Now, encouraging because this is built on Ethereum as well as ZkSync. This is on the ZkSync era testnet, so it is worth it to kind of go ahead and learn how to use the ZkSync era testnet. I have put a full guide in my Discord. If we go to the airdrop info section and check our pinned messages, right, I kind of put a full guide on how to use the ZkSync era testnet and interact with some decentralized applications on it. And Mute is one of those where you want to do that. Could help with the ZkSync airdrop as well. But anyways, if we look where Mute is traded right now, this thing is traded on a few centralized exchanges as well as Uniswap, but it is on BitGet and MEXC. So we can go ahead and take a look at the price chart here of Mute. We'll look at it on MEXC. So this data only goes back to the start of the year, really. And if we go and look at this chart on the daily time frame, it's had a very good year so far, Mute. All the ZK coins have performed well. From the start of the year to the high, Mute did actually pump 365%. And from that high, it's pulled back to current price 43%. So definitely a nice dip right now. And if we pull a Fibonacci, we can see a perfect kind of bounce off of that 61.8 golden pocket. So we should definitely treat this as a dip to buy, in my opinion. Nice bounce from the golden pocket. I want to drop this to a 12-hour and see if we kind of get a clearer picture on what's going on. And really, I'm just going to go ahead and mark this entire area like so. Go ahead and mark this and call this a demand zone. All right, I can put some text. Get a little bit bigger. I can call this a demand zone like so. And we can see how Mute is just reacting nicely off of this demand zone. And right now, if we play the weekly Monday range, it's trading below Monday's range. So this could be an opportunity to go ahead and use it as a deviation. We want to see it reclaim that Monday range and then attack the high. Of course, break that high and then push up. But right now, yes, this is a demand zone. And then below, we also have another one, which is, if I outline it like so here, this is at 66 cents. All right, so 86 and 66 are the two levels on the chart to look for, to wait for. Right now, very close, just kind of bouncing out of that current demand zone at 86 cents. I like these levels. You can also play it as a deviation off of Monday's low. And again, this is just kind of for the month of March on the ZK coins because they have that narrative with the Polygon ZkEVM launching. But this is coin number 4. This is Mute. Coin number 5, let's go ahead and move along. Coin number 5 is going to be Immutable X. Now, Immutable X is a ZK Rollup Layer 2 altcoin for Ethereum, network for Ethereum, and this is specifically a gaming Layer 2. We can see the developer platform for Web3 games. This is Immutable X, and Ethereum grade security, right, and zero knowledge rollups, 100% carbon neutral, if you're into that, and really kind of unlimited scaling with this. And you can see all the games here. I like WagMe, a good one on Immutable X if you're looking for a coin, a low cap gaming coin. But you should do your own research into those. For now, let's look at the IMX chart and go over what's happening. So IMX, again, another one that's kind of playing the Monday range. From the start of the week, it pumped up to $1.13, rejected right back into that mid-range, and yeah, right now it's respecting the range. So if you want, you notice how all of these wicks over here are kind of getting bought up very quickly. When this thing drops below 95 cents, all of February, every time it dropped below 95 cents, it just got bought up. Okay, so definitely kind of treat it as a very high area of interest, an area of demand just below 95 cents. And then, I mean, nobody knows what's going to happen for sure. But if these lows get taken, I would treat that as another buying opportunity just beneath those lows. So we can also mark these levels on our chart. And this is around 86, 85 cents. And that would be really something if Immutable, gets down to these prices. This thing started the year at 38 cents. And from high to low, it went up 236. So that's around a 3.5x. And now it has pulled back 23% from that high. All right, so again, you're not buying a top. You're buying a pullback, a 23% pullback. Your main demand level is 94 cents and 86 cents. And I mean, this chart, if you want to talk targets and stuff like that, this thing has a big gap to fill up to $1.80, $1.86. $1.75 is really where I would kind of consider taking some profits. So go ahead and put that there as a potential target. It is possible. Wouldn't be something that I've never seen before, where a coin goes and has an awesome move of 75% in a month. It would not be the first time. And as you see, this is a big breakout level at $1.14, $1.15 over here in early 2022. This was used as resistance, currently being used as resistance. So right now you're buying. If you do want to invest or trade, you can get an entry in the mid-range of the Monday range, but realistically, if we do get it below that Monday low, below 95, that's ideal. You want to see it attack this resistance, flip it into support, and then launch off of there. But Immutable X is going to be coin number 5 for the top 5 ZK Rollup Altcoins, zero knowledge coins. Hope that you did enjoy this video. So in this video, I covered my top 5 ZK zero knowledge altcoins because Polygon MATIC will be launching their ZkEVM at the end of the month. I think that's going to be a catalyst for all of these ZK coins to catch a bid. I hope that you did enjoy this video. If you did, make sure you let me know by smashing that like button down below. And if you are brand new to Crypto Empire and you are not already subscribed to the channel, go ahead right now and smash that subscribe button down below and turn on all the notifications so that you don't miss any future videos. And my name is Connor from Crypto Empire, and I will see you in the next video.